What's up YouTube, it's Tacomas here. Welcome back to our channel. If this is your first time joining us, please make sure to hit that subscribe button. And if you guys like our videos, please make sure to hit that thumbs up. Today we got a Tacoma in here. It's a limited edition and we are going to be putting on overlays for all these badges here. So these are the overlays that we just got in. These are ABS plastic and pretty much it's to black out all of your chrome emblems here, and you do have the option to pick your trim level. So make sure you guys pick the right trim level. If you have a limited, make sure you get a limited, so you get a limited overlay, SR5. And then for these sports and off-roads, obviously there's no sport or off-road badge, but you want to pick that trim level anyway, so it comes with the correct, you know, Tacoma 4x4 and V6 still. So this one here, we've got a black limited edition. So we're gonna be putting on all the overlays for that, and we're gonna show you guys how to put on these overlays. Because if you guys do this like in the cold, especially here in Colorado where it gets really cold, it's not gonna stick, and you also have to clean it pretty well before you put these on. So let's get installing. All right, so depending on which trim level you pick, this is what it's gonna look like. You're gonna get your Tacoma badges. You got a limited, you're gonna get your limited badges. If you have an SR5, it'll come with the SR5 and not the limited. And they're gonna come with the 4x4 and V6. So this is how you're gonna do it. First off, we're gonna clean off all of the emblems, and then we'll make sure it's not cold and anything. If it is, we'll get a heat gun and just warm it up a little bit. Then we'll show you guys how to slap it on there. All right guys, so anytime you're putting on an emblem or anything that has adhesive, you're going to want to get some alcohol and then just clean off that spot first. And it's pretty ideal to do this indoors with your heater on, so that it warms up everything while you're cleaning the vehicle. That way it's not cold when you apply it, because the temperature will make that adhesive not stick. So you guys can see it's pretty dirty, a lot of watermarks and dirt on it. So make sure you clean it pretty good here before you stick the adhesive on. And anywhere the you have adhesive surface, you want to make sure you get that surface really well. So as you guys can see, it's all shiny now. We got all of the dirt and watermarks removed, and the adhesive is going to be mainly on the top surface here, so you want to make sure you clean the top really well. And after you guys wipe it down with alcohol, you're gonna want to make sure like everything is dry first and you don't have like specks of dust and stuff on there still before you stick on the adhesive. So this truck has been parked outside here for a while, and it's probably like 35 degrees here in Denver, so it's pretty cold. So we're gonna heat the emblem up a little bit to make sure that the adhesive sticks really well. You don't need to get it like super hot, or else you're gonna melt off the adhesive that's on your OEM emblem. So just run it back and forth here. Don't stick it in one spot for too long. That's what you do when you want to take this entire thing off. After you do that, just touch it with your finger. Make sure it's not too hot and not cold. Room temperature. Alright, so I'm going to take this out of the little pouch here. And this is what it looks like. And there's double-sided tape in the back. You're just going to peel that off, align it with that emblem. Push in. As you guys can see, the tape is on the surface of all the letters here, so you don't have to worry about the top edges and side edges and stuff. So just peel this off. Okay, make sure everything is aligned, and then just give it like a push so it all sits in the letter grooves. And then for adhesive, I like to just push everything down for like 20 seconds. So just hold it there for like 20-30 seconds if you could. Alright, so this one is on there, and these fit like a glove, guys. There's no room to wiggle it back and forth. It just snaps right into place. And also remember, when you're if it's cold and you're heating up the emblem, also make sure the overlays are room temperature as well, and they're not like, they haven't been sitting in your truck. Alright, there's the Tacoma. We got limited V6 4x4 and the other side to go. But it's pretty easy installation. You just gotta make sure you prep everything first. Alright, so I'm gonna do the limited emblem now. Once again, get some alcohol, clean it real good. Get all the dust and stuff off. Let it dry for a couple seconds. And you want to make sure this is not cold, just like the other emblem, and as well as the overlay. So make sure this is also room temperature, especially if it's been sitting in your truck outside as well, because you want the adhesive to be room temperature. Not room temperature, but not cold. Alright, now that that's dried and cleaned, we're going to line this up. Push everything down, and then just push it all down. Voila! Alright, so in the back here we have V6 and a 4x4. So we're going to clean these off. The truck's been sitting in the garage here for a while, so everything's all warmed up now. We just got to make sure they're clean. Alright, we're going to go back to the V6 here. This one is probably the most simple. Okay. Just like that, and we're going to hold it down 20-30 seconds. And there you go. And then we've got the 4x4, the last one here. And hold that down. There you go. Alright guys, so while we're back here doing emblems and whatnot, we are going to also install these tailgate inserts here. As you can see, we have red, black, and we also have another option coming up. It's the American flag. So for this one, since it's a black taco, we're going to do the red inserts so it pops out more. For those of you that have a different color truck, probably black, or if you want red, whatever matches better. So same thing, same process with any adhesive that we put on the truck. We're going to clean this off, and then we're going to make sure that it's not cold. Very important step to remember. And then let it dry, let the alcohol dry real quick, and then we'll align it with these ridges, and it should be pretty simple. So let's clean this up first. As you can see, it's like pretty dirty. A lot of dirt and watermarks and everything. So make sure you guys don't get lazy and skip out on this step and just throw the whatever you're putting on here. You gotta clean it first. You gotta make sure it's nice and prepped, or else they will fall off right away. And that goes for any type of emblem or stickers or anything that you have adhesive going on to the truck. Alright guys, so these are a little bit trickier than the overlays where it just snaps in. So you're gonna have to eyeball align this a little bit. So you can just pop it off from the back paper piece here, and don't peel off the paper from the adhesive yet. You're gonna want to get a feel of where is the center first. So find the center. Once you know where the center is, so for the T here, you're gonna align it with this bottom piece, and it'll give you a pretty good idea of where the center is. It's like right there. So now, hard part, take off the paper, and before you push it down all the way, or even push it down, make sure you align it first. So good. Kind of like just move your hand from there and make sure it's straight before you push it down. Once you think it looks good, which I do, go ahead and push everything down. There you go. And then again, you're gonna want to push these down 20 seconds. Make sure it stays. All right. Here's the A. You're gonna pop out the middle here. This one's a little bit easier because you got that circle in the center to tell you where the center is, which is pretty much right there. Like that. All right, peel this off and go off of that center piece. Once you think it looks good, before pushing it down, give it a look. All right, and then push it down and hold it to the C. So for the C here, you're gonna use this middle groove, and just make sure it's not sitting all the way up on there. Slide it all the way down. That should be your center. There you go. I'll push it down and hold it. And here's your O. Again, use that middle center circle there to go off of. Easiest way to not mess this up is don't push it down yet until you're good with where the center is. Looks good. Alright, last letter. Ooh, this one's pretty easy because you get grooves to follow everywhere. Make sure you guys push down this edge on the C. Looks like it's sticking out a little bit. Okay. This part's pretty important that you guys hold it down for a little bit. Make sure there's no like bubbles or anything. Okay. That actually looks pretty good. Alright guys, so there it is, quick and easy installation for all the overlays. If you guys don't want to paint it yourself or plasti-dip the emblems like I did, this is a lot quicker, easier, and it looks a lot cleaner. And as you guys can see, looks professional, right? Doesn't look spotty or you missed a couple spots here and there, and then you don't have the problem with your paint or dip peeling off as time goes by. Yeah, that's it for this video. Peace.